If you're on Concha Del Mar, follow the same steps to create your team, then navigate to Squad Up in your phone menu. Find your friend and select Send Offer to join Pro-Am team. From there, all of the same Pro-Am creation options are available. Then, take the elevator to the deck and wait for your teammates to ready up and play. As you play and develop chemistry, your success will increase. Now go out and get some wins for us in the Pro-Am.
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. At the guard position, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's MP in at the 5. And for the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 spot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Irving. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Well, he's been around the block a few years. Aldridge added that J a few seasons ago, has stuck with it, a big part of his staple.
Shots good by Middleton.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Harden the pass to Durant. DiVincenzo against Irving. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Inside, MP, and MP throws it down.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold, and then take what the defense gives you.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Irving dishes to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
Rising up with ease there. When MP gets great inside positioning, he leaves no room for error with the slam.
Passes it to KD. And the Nets, another 3. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Bucks passing it around.
2 minutes to play.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. MP's got 8 points.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Andre Bembry's checked in for Harris. That's Mills in for Irving. Harden, that's good.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
Pass to Connaughton. Outside Holiday. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Yep, it counts. 10 points for MP.
High motor play by MP, finding his way past the contact and getting it to go.
Mills passes to Harden. Feeds it to Griffin. Here's Bembry. He averages about 5 points a game. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Mills.
For all the strides he's made in other parts of his game, Mills remains at his heart a dead-eye three-point shooter.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now Mills. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Left side, Griffin. There's the triple. Mills can't hit. The Bucks trail. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Mills. MP. Portis in the post. Griffin on him. MP finds Holiday. Shoots over Mills. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie.
For me, I just try to feel out.
Greg, that.
In for the Bucks.
The Nets. Kevin Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And they take the lead. MP's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Raptors put on a show. He finished with 23 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Another outstanding outing, something that's become more and more commonplace for him. Bring it back to you, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Harden.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Harris dishes to Griffin. The kick out to Irving. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are about effort, and Blake Griffin showing it there.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Bucks passing it around. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Pass to KD. Here's Irving. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Griffin kicks to KD. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul. Now, into the lineup for your next, Nicholas Clarkson.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Irving. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. At the guard position, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. And it's MP in at the center position.
And these tough finishes get MP going. He relishes any chance to score on aggressive coverage.
And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3-ball. Guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Andre Bembry's checked in for Joe Harris.
Here's so much about this 3 and D in terms of the wings in the NBA. And Chris Middleton really embodies all of that. He can do some damage behind the arc and then is asked to guard the team's most potent offensive wing.
Middleton outside. The pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Giannis. 13 feet away. Jump shot is good. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Harden against Holiday. That's tipped. 6 to shoot. Here's Aldridge. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Back to the basket. Sometimes more facing up is Aldridge. He excels right there down in the painted area.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage.
Substitutions on the court.
Rejection by Giannis. That will count. That shot off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Mills out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Mills looking it over. Driving to the basket. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Down low, got a piece of it. MP, and it's blocked. Antetokounmpo against Harris. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Mills. Here's Irving. Yes, it is. Boy, that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Over Harris. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Good on the shot. MP's got 25 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Aldridge. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's now 9 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period. Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense. He seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Brooklyn making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Harden in for Patty Mills. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. MP really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
And not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game and so hard to guard without fouling.
Passes to DiVincenzo. Now Giannis. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And you love to see MP go off like this. He never hesitates to deliver in the big moments.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Irving. To the paint. Aldridge inside. Covered by MP. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Aldridge. To the middle. Here's MP. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Irving tries in. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Giannis against Durant. Antetokounmpo gets to Middleton. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. But if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Nets trail by 8. Irving with it. The kick out to Aldridge, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. .59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Irving from long range. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
Here's MP, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
To the inside, DiVincenzo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
MP, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. MP's got 33 points.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.
Okay, I've got to ask, is there anything you can't do on offense?
I'm sure Coach can give you a whole list of things I need to work on.
Oh, come on, MP. Don't be so modest.
Look, no, I'm being serious. I'm never satisfied. I've got strengths and weaknesses like everybody else, but even the strengths, you can't take those for granted or your skills start to atrophy. So you got to work on everything all the time.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP.
Yeah, thank you, John.